early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. So Duke's offense will get first crack at it here. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Dropping back, it's Tate. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Going deep. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line.
Well, the quarterback did a really good job there, hanging in and delivering the pass, knowing that he was going to get hit. That really paid off for the offense.
Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Tate. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a 6th sense.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Blue Devils in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Bill.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the...
Pickoff! What a play to set him up! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man, it's Tate. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. App State rolled to victory in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now on third down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Cantrell. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. What a play by this defense.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking for a crease. It's Brock. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Got it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brock. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. On target. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. It's Brock. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Cantrell. Throws to the tight end. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Unloads quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Brock. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Ashby. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. On the run, it's Brock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Touchdown, Wolverines! Fit it in the window for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Mississippi State endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Stark Vegas, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Makes the grab on the left.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
Got a man in the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on third down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off-play action on first down. And here's the third interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. You get field position like this and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
The hand to the running back. Got enough for the first. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback on the keeper. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give out of the gun. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring them down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wants to throw. It's Cantrell. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the ground with the back. There he goes! Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, it's Tate. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Michigan offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running into the open space. Makes a man miss. Breaks into... Oh, he's still got more. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Hawaii came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that the Rainbow Warriors won, it's more how they won. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. On target over the middle. And he's dragged down. And the Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Tate. Finds his tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, he's got some space. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The RPO, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff from the gun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Looking to throw, it's Tate. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
Wants to fire on second down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Brock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Trying play action. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Tate. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Makes the catch. It's Brock. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Gets rid of it. The short hands. It's Brock. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Scanning the field, it's Cantrell. That's reeled in, it's Hansen. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it.
Man, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. Now on 1st down from the 30. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Tate. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man down the middle. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. looking for his man. Unleashes to the end zone. Wide open downfield. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Tight game. Final period, and this crowd plans to finish strong. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5, and gets it to the 7-yard line. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. It's complete to the left. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Touchdown, Blue Devils! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Back to throw. It's Cantrell. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? Shotgun snap on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. And some room to work. Touchdown, Michigan! They move on top here in the fourth.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Gives it on the option. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He's got an open man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Tate. Makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll try the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. To the air, it's Tate. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the outside. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Back to throw, it's Tate. Makes the grab. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. out to the line and get set. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fry. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He's got the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. To the air, it's Tate. Rushes on him. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Dude, from 4th and goal, backs against the wall, you don't want to give up points to. I'm putting points on the scoreboard. What a play by this defense. Nice break on the football, gets the pick, finds the green grass, and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the move from inside is 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking left. A strike downfield. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Tate. Got a man. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Just threw that one way too far. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, looking to pass. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, Everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.